This week we celebrate the Feast of All Saints, all those holy men and women of every time and every place, the ones whose names we remember, the ones whose names we don't know, who now reign with God in the kingdom of heaven. And All Saints' Day is a celebration of our heroes. It's a reminder of all those people that we strive to emulate as people of faith. And as we celebrate our brothers and sisters in Christ who have made the mark, who have found their way into God's kingdom, it's also a challenge to us to imitate their example and to be saints as well. Because today, as we remember all those saints, the St. Michaels and the St. Martins, the St. Teresas and the St. Annes, and all the other countless holy men and women, it's a challenge to us to be saints as well. Because by virtue of our baptism, each and every one of us are called to be a saint. And today, as we celebrate our heroes in the faith, those saints of heaven, they challenge us to follow their example of faithfulness, to follow their example of holiness, to follow their example of discipleship. Many times we look at the saints and we see such a distance between them and us, but they were just as real, just as flawed, just as human as you and I. However, they responded to the Lord's invitation and allowed His grace to transform them. And that is probably the best example they leave to us, to allow God to do the same thing in our lives, to respond to His invitation of faith, to allow the Spirit to transform us, so that like the saints, we also can be alive with that power of faith, and like them, we can leave the world as a different place. So today, as we celebrate our heroes in the faith, those holy men and women of every time that we call saints, let us also never forget that we are called to be just like them, that we are called to be one of them in our lives as well. Not a sermon or a homily, but something for all of us to consider.